Hey, we've got an overcast day, and I gotta love the weatherman because they said that the sun would be peeking through, and I see just like two little blue spots in the gray clouds. You can see it's just really, really gray. I don't know if we can see. Yeah, see, there's one little blue spot. But anyway, this one we're going to hop into Old Blue here. See, I've got my step. Makes it a lot easier for me to get in and out, and I don't care. A lot of people block them out. Look me up, it's fine. Alright, toolbox tool. Oh, and by the way, don't knock your head on that low-lying ladder. It wouldn't be low-lying if I was on the ground. So what does Zippo tote around with him? Since I got the two side boxes and was able to get locks on them, I'm able to take a lot more, and a good bit of it's road recovery. I'm going down the road, see somebody broken down, I can help them out. Other stuff is, right now I've got a dual cassette player for a buddy of mine, and then my uncle needs an old VHS player to play some old movies that he's got. But besides those two things, most everything in here is in here for a specific purpose. Right here we have a 12-volt air compressor, dedicated air compressor. Then right here, I think you guys have seen this in another video or two, it's my Jump and Go portable jump start power supply, and that thing is just awesome. Here, anybody want to take a number since I'm right in front of it? And the funny thing about that is it's loaded. You grab that number, it's gonna hurt. That rat trap has got a lot of spring tension in it. But anyway, the little roll of paper is just in there till I get those used up, and then they're going to go by the wayside because I've got these heavier duty Kimberly-Clark professional wipes. Yeah, I totally forget what the proper name is for those, but there it is, and there's a smaller one in there as well. You know, obviously it's a shackle, and I use that primarily when doing a recovery, road recovery. But Scotch tape, why would somebody have Scotch shipping tape in there? Well, sometimes I go to somebody's house, they're not there, and I need to leave a note. So I just tear a little piece of that off so I can stick it to the glass. What else is in here? Got a pair of work gloves. Of course, got toe straps. Another toe straps, another pair of heavier duty work gloves, and a sliding tray, a recovery chain. In the winter time, a lot of times there's people that are in the ditch and need pulled out of a ditch, and this is a whole lot quicker and easier to latch on to a vehicle than trying to get a tow strap situated inside of a up underneath of a vehicle, especially when you got to dig the snow out and all that kind of fun happy crap. Toolbox, it's loaded with just about any and every kind of tool I would need, including but not limited to if I make a house call to go do a mower or tractor repair, or lawn mower or riding mower repair or something like that, and as well as a pretty good assortment of automotive equipment, automotive type mechanics tools. So then we've got the two side boxes, and I'm going to go ahead and step back down for those. Boy, I love that step. I don't know if I told you what that is. I mean, that's just a receiver that's been turned upside down, and in fact what I may do is unbolt it and turn it over so that it's down just a little bit lower. Just make it just a little bit easier because I've got a bum left leg. But this tread grip here is just off of the gas tank steps on a semi, and you guys saw those in the previous video. I have a extension pigtail for trailering. Let's see, that's all that's in it. Of course, you always got to have some spare oil on hand. One tow recovery strap, two tow recovery straps. Sometimes you need some extra length, so I've got that there. Especially in the wintertime, you need to get to a dry patch in order to pull somebody out. Sometimes you need a lot more length than what you've got. They could be down in the ditch a pretty good distance. So 2 cable locks. This is a shorter, I think it's 8 feet or 7 feet. And then, oh look, the sun is just a teeny tiny little hole. It's going to go right back away again. And then this one, which was on clearance at Walmart. To my surprise, I only paid 14 bucks for it. It's almost just a hair over $1 a foot. It's 11 feet long. Really, really nice. And the nice thing about it is you can connect it to your receiver hitch. So anyway, I just thought that was pretty awesome, so I picked that up for a whopping 14 bucks. You know, standard jumper cables in case they are needed. Let's get those back down in there, and we'll come over here. Just a bungee cord, and we've got a pretty good sized stack of shop towels. This shop towel's holding a can of starting fluid. I know they're bad on gasoline engines, but sometimes in a pinch, that's what you need. Then I've got my stainless receiver with my convertible and convertible balls of all 3 varieties. Then in here, umbrella. I don't use one, but sometimes come across some people that are out in their vehicles broke down, and so I can break out the umbrella. And then here is a poncho in case it's really, really wet out. Then I can don the poncho and not be totally soaked to the bone, especially if it's cold out. Let's get on around to the other side here. I'm surprised the sun's staying out as long as it is, because that's a really tiny spot. I've got both of my climbing ropes in here, as well as just a little gear rope. Really low load limit on that. That is not used for life support in any way, shape, or form, so don't think that it is, because it is not. Alright, I'll move these 2 over there and get them mostly out of the way. I've got my maul in here. Used for driving wedges, and I keep some of the tree felling stuff in here, mainly just so I'm not toting it out, toting it in, toting it out, toting it in, because if I'm going anywhere, usually this is the truck that I take. So just leaving it in here, since I've got the extra boxes now, thank you very much to my buddy Barney, it's there. Then I've got a double bit axe, nice old plumb double bit axe in there. My cane, because sometimes I'll throw my back out and I'll need to grab a cane and be able to get around. Then I have a cargo stay down here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see just the end of it right here. It's a ratcheting cargo stay that goes in between the inner fender wells, or inner bed wells, and allows you to secure a load if you need to. I need to go in and check my fresh loaf of bread. And then we've got this stick right here. It has a pin in it, but this is a stick I use to measure trees from the ground. May have to show you guys how that works, but not in this video. And then I have a large pry bar here. It's also very helpful in felling trees and whatnot. And then right there, just another bungee strap. And that pretty well rounds out the toolbox. Toolbox is. I don't believe there's anything spectacular up under here. Nope. There's the business end of my measuring stick with the pin in it, so that after I measure the tree out, I can stick that in the ground. And I am going to be painting that stick either bright green or bright orange, so that it's highly visible when I am felling a tree. But got the hook there on the end of that. And in one of these, I thought I had my, I don't know what I've done with it. You guys are just gonna have to walk with me, because my orange pry bar is also used. There it is. Okay, right there, my orange crowbar, pry bar, crowbar. Oh, and this strap, I didn't mention this strap when I had this open before. This strap, it was a cut strap, a short strap, but it's just the right length and leaves me about 18 extra inches of webbing to secure a load in the bed of the truck without having to tie up, bundle up, or do what have you with the remainder of the tow strap. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the tailgate here, because tucked up under there is a bed mat, and the bed mat is just in case I've got some kind of a load that I don't want to slide around a whole lot, because as anybody knows, these hard plastic liners, things like to slide big time. But that pretty well rounds it out. And if you're wondering, yes, I have plenty of room to put up to a 48-inch deck mower on this truck with the toolbox and still get the tailgate closed. Trader fits in here with the tailgate closed, and it's the longest tractor that I've got. So there you go. As far as what's inside the cab tool-wise, zilch. I moved all of it out into the boxes, and I still have room to spare in the boxes. So whenever I go to a repair job or what have you, I'll grab whatever I need. You know, say I need a starter, or customer needs a battery, you know, whatever. I've still got room in the boxes to toss that stuff in there. So there you go. This is Zippo. Thus ends the quick little truck tour before I get the front jacked up and get that idler arm mounted. Later. I'm out.